Welcome to Close Up with Admire. Where we'll be unmasking issues closely to know more about God, knowing more about business, knowing more about talents, knowing more about societies around and beyond, asking uncommon questions, sharing tips, sharing joy, sharing information. Admire Manyange, a public speaker, musician, and entrepreneur. Subscribe to AD Media SA YouTube channel so that you don't miss an episode. CloseUP TalkShow is proudly brought to you by AD Media in association with the following companies appearing on your screen.
Hello, and welcome guys to Close Up. Today we have an extraordinary man, vibrant. You know, when he gets on stage, you know him. He gets everything going on flames. Most of you know him as Mpostori Wency. He's been known mostly in parts of Zimbabwe and internationally performing with Zimpraise Choir. He is right here connecting live from Texas, Dallas in the United States of America. Baba, we are happy to have you on the show today.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm so grateful. Baba, my day. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to talk to you today.
Wonderful. Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm happy you joined us today. And before we go further into asking a lot of questions and even knowing about the music you're about to release, I just wanted to ask, what do you miss about home?
Well, I miss a whole lot of things back home, you know. But as you know, Zimbabwe, that's where my wife is right now. So I miss home. I can't wait to go back home, to be with my wife. But also musically I miss to be around a lot of people, you know, music wise, Zimpraise. I miss those times in Zimpraise. I miss my band. I was always having shows with my band, coming up with ideas and rehearsing with my band, new music. So I miss a lot of things at home. I miss Sadza, Brony Dovi, I can't wait to be back home and have an experience of that again. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. You mentioned something about Zimpraise, and I do understand that in your musical career, Zimpraise has played a pivotal role. And tell me, what are some of the experiences you really miss with Zimpraise?
Most of my time in Zimbabwe, you would see I was with Zimpraise. As far as music is concerned, because we would start our rehearsals in February, and maybe March, April, May, we are on tour. And we are coming back for a live DVD, back-to-back live DVD and another live DVD, and shows around Zimbabwe. And with no time, Korerato Pera, and we are starting the process again the following year. So, for the past 13 to 14 years, I was doing that. So, when something like that is being taken away from you because of certain circumstances, we not life here to change. But I'm so grateful of what God do also in my life, and where Zimpraise is. I'm so thankful.
Speaking of your career and the past years you've been in the music, like you mentioned, I personally started knowing you before you were attached to Zimpraise. And I remember there's a time you came to Mutare and we actually jammed for you. You were still with Mr. Sebastian Magacha, and you were backing vocal there along with, I think there was Leona as well. There was Leona, and there was another guy in the band and some other guys that were there. Mr. Madziyo was also part of the band, and you guys came that time. Just briefly share with us some of the people that helped you to groom you to be a good musician before you were attached to Zimpraise.
Yeah, actually it was Leona Makungwa, and there was Sebastian Magada, Jackie Mapundu. Jackie was doing soprano, Leona was doing a powerful alto, and I was doing tenor. And we worked together, Bendra, Sebastian Magacha, and till late 2005 into 2006, late, and Zimpraise came, and we continued with Zimpraise, and also with this individual artist, Sebastian Magacha. We were working as backing vocalists, so we learned a lot. Tingori Momo, Sebastian Magacha is not a person who do funnies on stage. Kana kind of a stage, everybody will be from dancing to singing.
I know.
So he was a guy who was very, very energetic. So we thank God, we learned a lot from him.
Hence Mpostori Wency now, after coming from the hands of people like Sebastian. It explains a lot. Yeah. No, that's good. I still want to hear more. But guys, don't go anywhere. Mpostori Wency is still with us. We'll be back shortly in the next segment, and he is going to tell us a little bit more about the projects that he released, some stuff that you probably don't know about. So don't go anywhere. Sit back, relax. We'll be back shortly after this break.
CloseUP TalkShow is proudly brought to you by AD Media in association with the following companies appearing on your screen.
Hello guys, welcome back to the second segment. We still have Mpostori Wency right in the studio, and he's connecting live from Dallas, Texas, United States of America. Hey Baba, we are still happy to have you here.
Yes, thank you so much.
Wonderful.
I'm so excited too.
Awesome, man. We just want to talk shortly and briefly about the projects that you've released so far before we get into the new projects. You did, if I remember correctly, I think it's now about 4 albums plus a live DVD. Just briefly tell us which of the songs were very effective and brought about, that oomph of the offerings you have released so far.
Actually, I first did an album 2006. I don't know why I keep forgetting about that. But 2006, I did an album. I actually did a video of all the songs, the 6 songs. It was called Jesumulis Warango. In 2014, just to rush in, 2014, Digabandaita another album called Mvraka Wanda, and that's when it was just after we did song Musandikanganwe with Zimpraise, and I went on to do an album called Mvraka Wanda, and that song Mvraka Wanda was outstanding in that album. Even with my charts, it was on #1 as well. But on that particular album, I also did a song called Mwenje.
I know that one.
And that same album, I did another song called Kana Mweya, which I went on to do with Zimpraise again 2016. I did that song, and it was really, really good. Mwenje, I did it 2015 with Zimpraise again. So that was really, really good. And I did a DVD, my live DVD 2016.
Oh, the one at 7 Arts, eh?
2016 at 7 Arts. I did that 2016. And the fourth one was actually a worship album, which I never released. But I did a worship album, but I'm actually working on
Please release it, we're waiting. I'm just thinking here at the top of my head, when you just said worship, I'm like, okay, I know Mpostori is the dancing guy, okay, not the kind of worship kind of person, slow, So just enlighten me and enlighten the audience there. if you were not this character we know, Mpostori, who is an upbeat, singer, what other genre would you have sung? Or what else don't we know about you? Perhaps you can tell us.
What you just did there is the reason why I was so afraid of releasing this worship album, because people know me as a person who sings fast songs. So I hold it to myself and said, I don't want to be judged. Say, praise, worship masira balaliki. So I just did it and I kept it to myself.
Okay.
And I sent it to few people, my friends, music, but I never released that album.
Okay.
But if I am to do other music, album, I would do reggae. I would do reggae music. I love reggae music, like reggae.
Okay.
Music, I love reggae music. Yeah, I'm gonna on each and every album I do, I will add a reggae song.
I'm actually getting curious as you're talking about reggae now. That have you ever at some point in your life gotten some dreadlock in your hair or something?
No, I never.
I'm trying to imagine how it would look on you.
But 2006, I did a reggae song. I wish I have the videos, but I don't know yet the videos. I love reggae songs.
Okay, no problem. It's quite interesting journey, and which you've just pointed out there, and a lot of people are so curious. Like you said, you're known for doing the upbeat praise kind of songs and not a worship. And the title of your new song is Munamato Wangu, my prayer. And that doesn't sound like an upbeat dancing song. It sounds like it's a worship. But anyway, before you answer me, viewers, don't go anywhere. He's going to talk about the new project in the next and final last segment. So don't go anywhere. Sit back, relax, and we'll be back shortly.
CloseUP TalkShow is proudly brought to you by AD Media in association with the following companies appearing on your screen.
Welcome back, guys, to the third and final segment of CloseUP, and we still have Mpostori Wency tuning in live from the United States of America. Baba, we are still happy to have you here.
Thank you so much, Baba. I'm so excited as well. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Awesome, man. Well, before I talk about the new project, Munamato Wangu, they always say save the best for the last, So I just want to talk about something interesting. I figured even on the title of the flyer I first saw, it says musician and there was student pastor. And I was like, okay. What's happening? Is Mpostori becoming a bishop now? Are you going to start a church? What's happening? Tell us what's happening. You now a student pastor?
No, I'm actually at school.
Okay. That's good.
Actually at school.
Oh, all right. So you studying and you in your second year? Or when are you finishing? What's happening?
Yes, I'm finishing next year.
Beautiful. Oh, that is good. Before I get so much into the whole pastoral thing, let's get into the final, which is the main thing actually of this whole entire interview, to talk about the new release, in case we might run out of time. You are releasing a song called Munamato Wangu, and the title alone, it's got a whole lot of it's building curiosity amongst audience, especially the people that know you to be an upbeat praise kind of a singer. Can you just elaborate what made you to have that kind of a song and what is in that song?
Well, this song, as a prayer. Also, takandino zvinhu zvakazvichinetsa mwoyo mangu. I was looking for ways to come up with solutions. So I was praying to get married with my own namatu. So I was also praying for our nation, Zimbabwe, to zvinake. Kana zvinhu zvikangonaka munyika, zvinonakira munhu wese. So I was just praying. Ndakatarisana nenyaya iyo. So isusu sevanhu vanonamata kana tine dambudziko ratinaro, chinokasika kuuya mumusoro medu pfungwa dzedu kunamata. And that is what I was taught even as I was growing up, kuti prayer answers all things. Now Bible shoko raMwari rinoti kana vanhu vangu vanodanwa nezita rangu vakazvininipisa vakasiya zvakaipa vakadana kwandiri chanzo kuchema kwavo. So I'm praying so much hard kuti Mwari kana vanhu vakanzwa nziyo iyi dai nyika yese tikangobatirana pachinhu ichocho, and we just go before the Lord and pray. And I will tell you this, zvinhu zvinonaka ende zvinhu pazvinonaka zvinonakira vanhu vese, even for the generations which are going to come after us. But as for the song, kuti iri fast tempo here or slow song, I'm gonna wait a little bit there so that people will hear it on their own. Vanenge vachinzwa not vanhu vambonzwa worshiper in me.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. That's building curiosity as when we're talking, So you heard it, guys. Mpostori doesn't want to disclose if it's going to be reggae, or it's going to be a slow song, or it's going to be fast. But anyway,
you never know.
We still waiting in anticipation. Tell us, apart from that song, is there any other new projects coming through soon, or what's happening?
Actually, ndakatoita ari masongs akati one day. So they are going to come in series. Every month I am releasing a song. Every month, this month of June, I'm releasing a song. Actually, this song, I'm releasing it on my birthday. The 30th of June is my birthday, so I'm releasing that song. Yeah, this is what we agreed with my wife that I'm going to be releasing. Yes, and I'm going to be releasing another song again on her birthday. Her favorite song. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna release it on her birthday, and I'll be releasing songs till for the next 8 months. I'll be just releasing songs. Yeah.
I like that. So tell me something. So all these projects you're doing, are you still doing with Zimpraise, or who's involved in the productions? Maybe starting with the recent one. That's the one that's coming here on the 30th.
Okay, so I'm a solo artist. I hope you know now that I'm a solo artist.
Yes.
And I'm a solo artist. I'm part of the choir, but I'm also a solo artist. But on this particular album, it was produced by Mark Matzinga, and he's the producer of the album. But I also worked with Tatenda Sapukanya, who was doing, who was playing bass. But also he assisted in, band directing, especially Pamari, as I was a band, in creating the music. And also I worked with, he worked with Archford Sunguro, who was the music arranger and played a very big role in creating the sounds and also before us kuna Mark. Then I also worked with, on this song, I worked with Obed Gomba. He's the one who came in and did drums in South Africa there, and he sent them in.
Okay.
Yes, and the guy who did lead guitar is Takakunda Mkundu. So it's quite an interesting team. They really did justice on it, and I really thank God for them. They were patient with me because I'm going back and forth each until we are here again. And also I have friends here. I would also make them listen. Guys listen to this. My friend Wellington Kwenda and I've got another friend, Blessed Winde. They would listen to the songs and and I would take that back and to look at this. Also my wife, I would send her so that she listened to the song and give me a perspective, because she anonzero yake yanoshandisawo, then Winde wanonzero yake yanoshandisa, kwenda wanonzero yake yanoshandisawo, so that come up with something which is really nice. But I'm so excited about this song, guys. This is it. This is the song. I'm also waiting for that song. I love the song, and the song is good. Yeah.
Before we go, maybe just one curious question. You know, that question that just comes and there's no proper it just like comes to you, you know, when you're mentioning about your wife. I just thought, does she also sing, you know? Does she also sing?
Yeah, she sings. I think I'm gonna do another song with her. I'm gonna do a song.
Can't wait for that one.
She doesn't want to sing, but I'm going to drag her to the studio to do something. I just want her to do something.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we can't wait for that. Thank you so much for your time and coming to the studio to talk to us and let us know what's been happening. We truly appreciate that.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you guys for tuning in today to Close Up, and we had an awesome time with Mpostori Wency. But before we go, remember I told you that Mpostori is going to do a little something for us. Well, he is going to do a little something for us. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. See you next time, same place. When he's done, I'm not coming back here, so meet you next time, same place. Bye for now.